The SDA Cooper Hospital strengthens its Ebola preventive measures after coming in contact with an Ebola patient early February. The patient was later taken to an ETU where she died. The inpatient department of the SDA Cooper Hospital has been closed for more than 3 weeks. All the doctors and nurses who came in contact with the Ebola patient at the hospital were quarantined but have been declared Ebola-free. The administrator of the hospital, Madam Lucina Carter, gives more detail.
What happened on the 2nd of February at about 1 a.m., a patient came, a female patient by the name of Amanda Blah. And the doctors examined her and they realized that she had no symptom of Ebola, but she was complaining of stomach pain. And then they admitted her at that time and ran some tests for her. And they realized that she was suffering from infection. And they began treating her for infection. After staying in the hospital in the IPD section, that is the inpatient section, for about 5 days, and she began to show symptoms of Ebola. And so what the doctor said was to call the Ebola management team, and they took her to the ETU where she was tested and she was confirmed positive with Ebola. And then while there she passed, she died. And so that's how we were informed here about this patient. And so the WHO, CDC, Ministry of Health, all of them came and tried to do contact tracing of those that got in contact with her. And because she was admitted in a inpatient section, our nurses, some of our nurses and some of our doctors came in contact with her because they had to get in contact to serve her, to treat her. And so the ministry decided that those who came in contact with her should be observed.
Since that time, more attention has been drawn to the SDA Cooper Hospital. One of such is the International Medical Corps, IOM, which is currently providing more training.
The training is going really well. We are working with the health workers from Cooper Hospital. It's our first day, and so far the training has been really successful, and it's to be really happy about it, and we are really positive because they really want to start working again and in a safe way as well. So it's been really positive. As we know, the 31 members of the hospital they've been in quarantine, and we really want all the health workers to go back to work in a what we are trying to do, the limits keep safe, keep serving, so we want them to be confident enough to go back to work and to work in as safe as possible because of the Ebola break.
Reports that the hospital has been closed affected more people and businesses in the area.
Our business woman, and always taking treatment in Cooper Hospital. My last time visiting a place, because of the Ebola situation, the people closed the hospital, and for me, I said right in front of the hospital here, only the business we depending on. But since the closure of the hospital, there is no buying, so we find it difficult. But at least at least the hospital is trying to reopen. At least they're buying small from us, and things are changing too.
However, the hospital still remains open and has outlined the cases of malaria and typhoid on the increase. Here is now Dr. Martin Adeku.
The most prevalent case that you will face everywhere in the tropics is malaria. Okay? And of course, the good old typhoid fever. Maybe because of our environment and the water source and things like that, it tends to be the commonest. Surgical emergencies, the highest surgical emergency is hernia, and followed by appendicitis. Of course, we do a lot of cesarean sessions because this place, like I told you, is like a referral point. So when they have problems, even most of the government hospitals are closed down, they always rush them here, the pregnant women. Especially during the Ebola time, we were the only ones that were actually doing those surgeries. Yeah.
This is Gabriel Inclinian of LWD area reporting for Liberia Civil Society Situation Room. This story was produced with support from IREX, sponsored by USAID.